Okay, so imagine a town that combines modern living and nature. Imagine a town that builds a community that people can live in together and that people can enjoy the modernity of our life and also the nature. That's exactly what we had in mind when we started creating our project, which is called Vihariste. To the Finnish people, I'm sorry about the pronunciation. I practice, but it's not perfect. And to everyone else, it basically translates to greenery, which was the main aspect that we focused on during creating that project. So on the first slide, what you can see is what we started with. So that was the part that we were given. And I'm just going to take you through a quick tour of what we made out of it. Thank you. So the first part that I want to show you is the city. We included a lot of different apartment complexes. So for example, here on the side, we have these like tree branch kind of looking apartments, which are usually like single houses and family houses, and are kind of in the outskirts so that you can live a bit further away from the city center. And the reason that we chose that form was to kind of incorporate the nature into the design of our city. And then here you can see that we have some kind of super block-like looking building, but we wanted to make it a bit different, so we decided to do the round shape because it gave it a bit more of a dynamic approach. And also it's more functional because that way you can have more possibilities for interior design, like for example big windows. So what we decided to do was in the outer circles we have apartment complexes with apartments ranging from different price ranges and different kind of sizes so that everyone can live there. And in the inner circle, the orange one, we have communal and commercial spaces. So for example, we have public gyms, libraries, medical aid, and convenience stores so that people have everything they need right where they live. And we also included a lot of parks so that people can have like green spots right in their city. Thank you. And that's the second part of our project, the one that we focused on regarding biodiversity. So we had this huge area that was full of trees, and instead of knocking them down and building something different, we decided to keep it and make it like a huge park for the people that live in our city. So what we did is we included a lot of biking and walking trails, and wherever you can see the little fire symbol, we included little fireplaces so that people can have picnics and start fire, of course, in a controlled environment. And we also thought about including information on biodiversity because our problem was that biodiversity is declining. So that way people can inform themselves about the nature and about what they're walking through. And also we included some fun areas for people to go with their kids. So for example here, we have a high ropes course, which is basically where you can go climbing or you can go through parkours in the trees. And here we have a sort of camping area, and that way we wanted to include amusement parks that can be incorporated into the nature instead of destroying nature to do something for amusement for people. Yeah, thank you. And as you can see in the entire picture, we also included some ferry ports right here and some beaches for the people that want to travel overseas. And this is the entirety of what we came up with. So in conclusion, we wanted to create something that was on one hand visually appealing, but also functional, and that incorporated nature, because as our slogan says, green is the new modern. Thank you.